Hey everybody, it's Jim T with Key, the realtor from BG, coming to you live from the White House in Bowling Green, Ohio. I am so happy that you can join me today for this week's Marketwatch report for fourth quarter of 2020. And this is how we ended the year, folks. It was a pandemic, it was a lot of crazy stuff going on, but I'll tell you what, the real estate market didn't budge. It continued to go up higher and higher, and as many analysts predicted, real estate is really what's leading our recovery. So let's take a quick look. In Lucas County, median sale prices and average home sale prices have gone up a little over 18%. The percentage of original list price received was 97.6. So what this number means is if your house is listed for $100,000, realistically speaking, you can expect to receive at least $97,600 or more. That number has gone up by 4% from the same time last year. Now, when we look at homes for sale, this number continues to drive down. Only 869 homes for sale in the fourth quarter of 2020 in all of Lucas County. While this number here, closed sales, continues to go up. When this number goes down and this number goes up, you will likely continue to see this number trickle up. And the reason for it is supply and demand dictates that as supply goes down and demand goes up, this is demand right here, closed sales, this is supply, homes for sale, prices are going to continue to drive up. And that's where the 18.2% increase in fourth quarter of 2020 comes from. Now, when we look at this number here, month supply is sitting at a little below 2 months. This number is scary, folks. And the reason why it's scary is in order for us to be at equilibrium in Lucas County, we need about 4 to 6 months of inventory. We are sitting at 1.7 months of inventory, and what that realistically means is for every house for sale right now, there's likely 2 to 4 buyers for every one house. So most houses, if they're priced right, and if they look good, and if they are meeting market demands, will likely have multiple offers in today's climate. So where a lot of people make the mistake of, oh, I don't need a realtor, I'll sell my house tomorrow. Yes, you're right, but are you going to shortchange yourself $20, $30, $40, $50,000? That's the question. I can't answer that without talking with you directly and looking at your unique circumstances and seeing how it is that I can help you best. But folks, let me tell you, on average nationally, houses sold by realtor sell on average of 9 to 12% more than houses sold by owner. So even with paying a fee, you're getting no headache because you outsource that headache to someone else. You're mitigating your legal responsibilities, and you're getting more for your house. I don't know where the issue is and all that, but maybe someone smarter than me can explain it so I can understand. I digress. I apologize. Let's move on. Days on market are 65 right now, and that's an average that includes all houses for sale in Lucas County. So when we look at the 65 days on market, please keep in mind that 45 of those days are likely the amount of time that was needed for the mortgage. Most people are carrying a mortgage or using a mortgage to buy a house these days. It takes about 45 days to get through that process. So if you subtract the 45 days from the 65 days, you are left with about 10 days. So a house on average has sat on the market for about 10 days before it got under contract and started the process to get sold. Now looking over here, the market activity, we see in quarter 4 of 2018, there was about 1,450 homes for sale. Quarter 4 of 2020, that number has gone down by almost half. Whereas closed sales in 2018 and 2019 remained about the same. 2020 said, hold my beer and watch this. 1,611 closed sales. This number, when compared to this number, is going to continue, again, to drive 18.2% higher and higher. So if you haven't taken a look at what your home is worth in today's market, I'm sure many of you might be surprised. Some of you might be considering doing a refi. You might be considering making a move. Please give me a call. I'm happy to kind of go over your circumstances and see what makes the most amount of sense. It is free of charge to you. I'm here to be of service, and I love helping my neighbors. So, if you have any specific questions about your specific circumstances or your specific home, please give me a call anytime. I'll be happy to answer that call. Now, lastly, we look at historical median sale prices for Lucas County. This was right before the bubble burst in late 2006. 2009 was when the crash happened. So the height of the bubble is about 120,000. The market right now is sitting at almost 150,000. So we have exceeded the height of the bubble, and this trend, if you follow the line over the past 10 years, that line looks really, really good. This is what it should look like, folks. This right here is not normal. This is something that was caused by the banks, and because of Dodd-Frank and several other pieces of legislation, we will likely never again see this in our lifetimes. For all of those of you who are thinking, oh, well, I'm going to wait for the market to crash before I buy, you're going to be waiting for a very long time. It does not appear like the market is going to crash anytime soon, although it is normal for markets to go up and down. What we are likely to continue to see is this market continue to go up because our population continues to go up. This is the first time ever in history where we have had 4 generations in the workforce at the same time. So what that means is 4 generations of people can afford to buy a home in today's market, especially in the area that we live in. Toledo has consistently been ranked in the top 10 cities for affordabilities. This is great for people that are just getting started in life, just getting a job, making some money, tired of paying rent. Now's your time. And even though real estate prices go up, that's normal. It's an investment. Real estate, for the most part, should go up and match the rate of inflation or exceed the rate of inflation, which usually hovers around 3%. So in normal markets, real estate appreciates anywhere from 4 to 7%. Right now, it's been appreciating a little bit higher than that. As you can see, in fourth quarter, we went up 18%, which is crazy. But the thing to not lose sight of right now is how low interest rates are. 2.6, 2.7, 2.8% interest rates, a little bit under 3. They keep dropping, folks. So what that means for you is if you are looking to buy a house in 2018, interest rates were hovering around 4.5%, almost 5%. You're looking to buy a house today. Interest rates are hovering at about half of that. Your buying power likely has increased by 20 to 40,000 just because of interest rates and how low they are. So even though, yes, you might be paying a little bit more than 2 years ago on a house, you're going to be paying a little bit more 2 years from now on that same house because homes appreciate. However, one thing that I can almost promise you will happen is interest rates will go back up. Inflation is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. We printed a ton of money last year. We tried to do some things to help save the economy, and usually when government interferes with economies, nothing good really comes of it. So my advice to any of you that are sitting on the fence, is it time to make a move? Honestly, interest rates are probably not going to get any lower. Real estate prices will continue to likely go up. Now's your time. Now's your chance. Let's have a conversation. Let me get you in touch with some of my lenders that will be happy to serve you and get you the absolute best deal possible. Whether you're looking to sell or buy, Jim T with Key is your guy. Let me be of service, and I promise you that you will be very happy and very pleased with the outcome. Thank you for joining me today. This has been Jim T with Key, the realtor from BG. If you like today's episode, I ask one thing and one thing only from you. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any future segments of Marketwatch. It's been a pleasure, folks. Thank you, and I look forward to serving you soon. Have a great day.